Being a solo artist is difficult. You have to be able to show your vocals, dancing, and performing abilities and fill the stage on your own. It's inevitable that they will have to change and reinvent themselves more than a few times to keep the public interested, and of course to show their incredible talents even more. As the years go by, we only see them get better and better, and that is part of what I like to call the K-pop glow-up effect. This involves hard work regarding their image. And it doesn't only involve diets, exercise, makeup, better outfits, a new haircut, or any other beauty procedure. It goes beyond that. Some of the following female solo idols have been in the industry for a very long time, and they have gone through so much, having both great achievements and difficult times. This is a before and after video, but with a bit more focus on the journey and their struggles, and not so much on the superficial aspect of it. And at the end, you can tell me down below who you think changed the most. We have seen this girl grow before our eyes, literally. From 16 all the way to her new comeback, it's been more than 7 years. She's still so young that we sometimes forget that she can now be considered a zombie in the industry. When she first appeared in JYP's reality show, she was only 15 years old, and she looked her age. She still had baby fat and very childlike features. From this first competition show to the next one, her outgoing personality was what appealed to the public the most. She seemed to have a good time and was able to show many of her talents. Sadly, this type of shows have also their dark side. Many of the negative aspects of the K-pop industry seem to have been enhanced during these competition programs, and one of it was the pressure for the trainees to lose weight or maintain a really slim figure. It was during and after this period that Somi talked the most about losing weight and having extreme diets, the known banana diet for example. Fortunately, nowadays she seems to live the quick and extreme diets, and opts for a gradual dieting and continuous exercise lifestyle. Aside from this, she has also struggled with her image regarding what people think she should do or should have done and criticizing her decisions. That is probably why she has acquired a more secure and decisive attitude, and she is willing to take risks in her music and image, no matter what people say. Physically, she has definitely grown taller, and her features are sharper, but her commitment to exercise and maintaining a healthy look is inspiring. She has gone from a cute and outgoing girl that had to fight for her dreams at every turn, to a woman that is sure of her decisions and is trying her hardest to become a better artist. Sunmi had a tough time since the beginning. Her reason to becoming an idol was based on her difficult personal situation. She needed to make money quickly because her father was sick and she had to take care of her family. However, he died 3 months before her debut. That is what has defined her strong and resilient personality. When she debuted with Wonder Girls, she was one of the youngest members in the group. She got some of her distinctive features like a long face with a sharp jaw and very expressive eyes. However, she obviously still looked like an adolescent. She was 16 years old after all. She got great moments with Wonder Girls, and also struggling points, like in the tour the group made in the US. And after this, she left the group. She had some time to herself to really think about what she wanted to do, and she came back stronger than ever. Her solo ventures were successful since the beginning, though not everything was easy. She had been struggling for a long time until she was diagnosed with having borderline personality disorder. Of course, that wasn't the end. It was just the beginning to her fight to feel better, and it hasn't been until recently that she has been open about her diagnosis. She has turned into one of the idols that advocates the most about mental health issues, an inspiration to many K-pop fans and idols alike. She has become very mature and has tried to help new idols in many ways. She's more than a zombie to many of them. She has gone a long way from a vulnerable girl with lots of responsibilities to someone that is really strong and full of love and brightness that can't help but share with others. Hyuna knew what she wanted from the beginning and went for it. She went from auditions to joining SM and later on JYP to finally debuting at the age of 15 in the legendary Wonder Girls. Even though she was really young, she had a fierce and provocative image. Maybe it was her style, or dancing, or her whole aura really, but she stood out immediately. She actually had a main role in the song Tell Me of Wonder Girls, but she left the group before the release of the song. It was said that she needed to focus on her health as she had stomach issues. Fortunately, sometime later, she re-debuted in Cube Entertainment with 4 Minute, a legendary group on their own. So up till now, she had been a member of two of the biggest girl groups, but no one will prepare her for the amount of success she achieved with her solo and featuring endeavors. It was really hit after hit for her. She was the idol that pushed boundaries in many ways, not only in the sexy and provocative aspect. She also revealed she was dating, and though it affected her career as Cube ended up canceling her contract, she continued to express herself the way she has always been. No matter the rumors, the haters, even the censorship and double standards, she always stood her ground and kept going. Of course, all the public attention and criticism will affect her, and stress and health issues has always been present for her. She has gone through many fluctuations in her weight, and at some point she has looked not the best physically, and she's aware of it. She has stated that she's working every day to get healthier, and that now that she has gone through so many obstacles and finally can feel free from many of the obligations, she's willing to take time off if she needs it, and return with an even better image than before. From the fierce and decisive girl that struggled all her way to the top, to now an experienced idol that knows she has to put her physical and mental health first to keep on being the best person she can be to her fans. And because in this video the main theme is to see a female idol grow before our eyes and achieve great success, I have to talk about the original queen of K-pop, Boa. It's incredible to think that she was only 13 years old when she debuted, all that talent and charisma being so young. The CEO of SM believed in her from the start, and that is why she was specifically trained to be able to cross borders, and she did, but probably no one expected the amount of success she achieved. A girl that looked young and fresh, with incredible dancing skills and potent vocals, but a passion and work ethic beyond her age was a total shock, a very impactful shock in the K-pop industry. No one before had sold as many albums as she did in a different country, and was loved as much as she was from the public all around the world. She was the number one, the only one. However, not everything was perfect. She struggled with overworking and exhausting herself too much. At a time, she was even promoting in several countries at the same time. Therefore, it was inevitable that she would overwhelm herself with so much work. In the end, she continued to work for a long time, and just after the second and third generation of K-pop started to gain more recognition, her schedule became less hectic. She was able to try acting, and her music started being more mature. She reached the idol senior status, but wasn't really upset about it. She embraced the idea of supporting and motivating other idols with her story, and participated in several shows. She has grown from the young girl that went to Japan on her own with just her passion alone, and transformed into the queen of K-pop, that though she doesn't promote as much anymore, her impact in the industry is unforgettable. And that's it. No, not really. There will be a second part of this video, because I know I'm missing many other female solo artists. Originally, I intended to include 6 or 7 artists, but as I should have expected, their stories are so interesting and many of them have been in the K-pop industry for so many years that I just needed to give them a proper space for each one. So expect to see IU, Chungha, Jessie, and other female solo artists. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe to keep me motivated and to show that you definitely want to see the second part of this video.